In today's lesson, we'll be learning about area of composite figures. But before we begin, let's take a look at some of the formulas that we might be using today. In our first example, we need to determine the total area of this composite figure. The first thing you want to do is break down this composite figure into smaller shapes. I see what looks to be half a circle and a rectangle. It looks like we already have the length and width of this rectangle, but we don't have any dimensions for the half circle. If this is 5 centimeters, then the diameter of the half circle must also be 5 centimeters as well. I'm going to take a closer look at this rectangle. Then I'm going to take a closer look at this half circle. If you recall, the area of a rectangle is length times width. I'm going to replace some of these variables with their known values. The length is 5 and the width is 2. Therefore, the area is 5 times 2, which is 10 centimeters squared. Earlier, we discovered that the diameter of this half circle was 5 centimeters. That would make the radius 2.5 centimeters, since the radius is always half the diameter. Now, the formula for area of a circle is pi r squared. At this point, I'm going to replace some of these variables with their known values. Pi is 3.14, and the radius is 2.5. According to BEDMAS, you want to do the exponents first before multiplication. Therefore, 2.5 to the power of 2 is the same thing as 2.5 multiplied by 2.5, and that actually is 6.25. At this point, you are allowed to multiply. So 3.14 multiplied by 6.25 is approximately 19.6 centimeters squared. However, 19.6 is the area of a full circle. This is a half circle, which means we're going to have to take this number and divide it by 2, which gives us approximately 9.8 centimeters squared. Looking back at our original composite figure, we now know the area of the rectangle is 10 centimeters squared. And we also know the area of the half circle to be 9.8 centimeters squared. Therefore, to find the total area of this composite figure, all we need to do is add up both of these areas. I've gone ahead and done that for you already. Therefore, the total area of this composite figure is 19.8 centimeters squared.